Alright, here we go. This is an unranked 1v1 on Nesthorn, sadly. Up between the blue player in the upper left, darkblaze47 in the police striker and his opponent. The carbon player in the bottom right, it is Sanguinius113, 113, however you want to say it, in the medic osprey, which is very, very sanguinious. Very, very sanguinious of sanguinious to do. Anyways, queuing up two jackals and a longhorn, but instead selling off the jackals so we can make just longhorn instead. Gonna be bunkering infantry, I guess, on the close. Yeah, the close is where it needs to happen. And Darkblaze opening up pretty standard, which is pretty much the standard nowadays on Nesthorn, approaching from the top or bottom lane instead of, this corner or something of mids, because Sanguinius does scout that that's what he's doing after Sanguinius puts down two longhorn over here. And now Sanguinius gonna ferry another longhorn. Okay, queuing up jackals. Probably gonna push up that lane now, realizing that Darkblaze pretty much has all of his eggs in the clear mid basket. He is going to start. Okay, is he gonna? Let's see what he chooses to do. Is he gonna clump him up, or is he gonna move out? Darkblaze does scout that Sanguinius has units here, but I don't think he's realized that he is gonna push out with jackals. Okay, yes, he does fly back to the mid fight, dropping one Gemini over here to clear the seeker, and Sanguinius actually is continuing with even more jackals and a couple of tanks, but running out of energy and is not able to command the jackals to T. And he is now reallocating them here, but just sets them on C, it does look like. And right now, Darkblaze does realize what is happening, grabs a couple of creeps, and he will be able to get a few in, I think. Will be able to finish off these two tanks, but he is taking a little bit of damage from the jackals. It is very distracting with that sound going down. Sanguinius grabbing those, the bunkered creeps, actually, that were in the bunker, and he will be able to... trying to take that outpost, but Darkblaze does finish off one of the creeps, which is definitely, very, very tactical, standard, cheese prevention. Kill one infantry, forces them to go back, and Sanguinius does do that, grabs a couple of creeps, but Darkblaze grabbing one Gemini, gonna try to get this outpost neutralized, but drops the Gemini in range of the Jackal, so it goes for the Jackal instead. Sanguinius gonna be able to take this outpost under his control, has plenty of units in his loadout, or in his build queue. And does land to avoid getting finished off here. Darkblaze is not going to be able to get this kill on Sanguinius with all those surrounding units. And to Sanguinius landing again, just in case. And right now, Darkblaze, I was about to say, gonna set it on Y. Because why not, right? But yeah, he is going to set it on Y. There is nothing that Sanguinius has defending at all. Just a couple of bunkered creeps. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to defend very well. He was attacking that Gemini over here, but did Darkblaze grab that? I think he did. So now Darkblaze is going to be pushing that close outpost. Sanguinius still does not see it on his mini-map. Okay, now does realize it is coming, drops that one Jackal there, but is going to be able to, he's not going to be able to survive this. There's no way he's going to be able to prevent that outpost from getting neutralized, because there's way too many units over here. He might as well push out himself, which is probably what he's going to do at this point. Okay, Darkblaze drops a couple of creeps to take that outpost when it does eventually get neutralized, and Sanguinius, yes, is now pushing out. But Darkblaze going to be pushing out, switching to Y himself. I guess he did switch them to T when they were roughly over here or something like that to actually go for that outpost, but instead switches them to Y now, does realize that Sanguinius is pushing out. Now we do have base race on our hands, but Sanguinius' units are much, much closer than Darkblaze's. Well, not much closer. Darkblaze's units are about 5 seconds away from hitting the corner of the outpost, and those are Gemini versus Sanguinius' Longhorn. Longhorn do not have to be on the corner, so let's see if Sanguinius does any repositioning here. He is going to try to concentrate right on the fort. He is landing the fire, which is a little bit interesting to see. He really needs to move those Longhorn to the sides or something like that. He needs to split them up. Well, right now, Darkblaze's units are pounding away at the corner of that fort with that low armor on the corner. Going to do a lot of extra damage. Now Sanguinius concentrating all of his forces right here on the left side. This rock blocking in the way, not able to get, units that clumped up on the left side. And Darkblaze's units still firing away. Who will win this base race? It does look like Sanguinius is a little bit closer, but Darkblaze's units are doing it a little bit faster, and that is going to be it, I think. Who is going to be able to take this? Darkblaze getting finished off, but it doesn't matter. Darkblaze taking this 1v1 on Nesthorn over Sanguinius113, and I do have control of this game. No, it doesn't yet, but yeah, Darkblaze took that. As you can see, his fort is still intact. So Darkblaze47 taking this unranked, or I don't know what queue Darkblaze went in, but it was sent in as an unranked game. Sanguinius113 going down to Darkblaze47 on this Nesthorn game. So I thought Sanguinius was actually going to be able to get that, but he didn't micro his Longhorn to the sides at all. And that freaking rock in front of Nesthorn, in front of the Nesthorn fort, pretty much prevented him from getting really any closer than he did. And, you know, he was trying to concentrate his units on the left side. Maybe it would have been better on the right side, but then again, the map is a little wonky, like right about, if you can see through here, like right about here, there's really nowhere to put it. It would have been nice, I guess, to put him down here somewhere. Because, you know, there's more exposed area right here and a little bit of land right here, but that rock really preventing Sanguinius from getting good concentration, and darkblaze was able to get a good block because you can't really put you know, your own units right up against the enemy fort like that anymore. So very, very quick game. Sanguinius early on realizing that darkblaze had all of his units at mid, so he could just push on through to his outpost. darkblaze doing that as well, but after, you know, realizing that Sanguinius had all of his eggs in that basket as well. So, yeah, darkblaze didn't... Actually, I think it would have been not as close of a game if darkblaze didn't switch to T. If he just kept it on Y, he probably would have been able to get finished much sooner, but he, you know, there was a little bit of a delay. He had to switch his units on from that T command at that outpost back to Y to go for that carbon fort. And yeah, it was a lot closer than it really needed to be, I think. But either way, great game. So guys, if you play any... I don't know how to characterize this game, actually, guys. Let's see. Leave in the comments. Let me know how you would characterize this game. If you play any blank games like this, send them in to me. Or if you spectate, guys, you gotta send in games you spectate. I know a lot of people play spectate mech or watch mech or whatever the hell you want to call it. And when you witness those awesome games, they end up in your replay folder as _spec games. Send them in to me, guys. Everyone wants to see it, and there's plenty of casters in the replay pool right now that might be able to take your game and give you star credit. All right, guys, this is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.